like to welcome all of you to this time of commitment and celebration. We've come together in the presence of God to witness and celebrate the joining together of Jacob Hampton and Bethany Rawlings in Christian marriage. Marriage is a covenant between two people. The marriage covenant was originally designed by God. The union of husband and wife, the mind, the body, is God's idea and is intended by Him for our mutual joy, for the help and comfort we give each other in prosperity and adversity, and when it is God's will for bringing children into the world and nurturing them in the knowledge and love and fear of the Lord. Therefore, you should not enter into marriage lightly, but reverently, deliberately, and in line with the purposes for which it was instituted by God. Let's pray. Father, for your presence here, we thank you. For the joy of this occasion, we thank you. Love has always been your greatest and richest gift to the world. The love between Jake and Bethany, love that has matured into marriage, is one of the most beautiful of all loves. Today we celebrate their love. May your blessing be on this wedding. And may you protect, guide, and bless Jake and Bethany. Surround them with your love now and always. Amen. Please be seated. July 18th, 1981, my wife and I were married in Detroit, Michigan. And today, 31 years later, Bethany is wearing her mother's dress, which is exciting for me in all kinds of different ways. Seeing this again, I don't think I've seen it in 31 years. So it's good to see that on me. Now, Jake, I ask you, in the presence of God and these people, to declare your intent to enter the covenant of marriage with each other through the grace of Jesus Christ. Jake, will you have Bethany to be your wife, to live together in holy marriage? Will you love her, comfort her, honor and keep her in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to her as long as you both shall live? Bethany, will you have Jake to be your husband, to live together in holy marriage? Will you love him, comfort him, honor and keep him in sickness and health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to him as long as you both shall live? Both of you have expressed your commitment to enter into the covenant of marriage rather than to remain single. Now, singleness presents its own opportunities and challenges, but we're not going to talk about that today. Today, let me mention just one opportunity that marriage will bring to you. One of many. Marriage gives you the opportunity, it may seem obvious, to become husband and wife. And I mean to become. These new roles will be two of the most challenging in your life, but they also represent two of the most important opportunities God can give you to grow up into the man and woman that God wants you to be. All of us have goals for ourselves, things we'd like to achieve in our lives. We may have educational goals, career goals, financial goals, and so on. But this should be one of the most important life goals that you have, to be the best husband, the best wife that you can possibly become. But it's challenging to be a great husband, a great wife. In fact, time often makes us dislike the people we live with just that much more. If you're going to take full advantage of the opportunity before you, if you're going to become the best husband and wife you can possibly become, you'll need to follow God's design for any successful relationship. Let's go for a moment to a passage of Scripture that's taught me many things about becoming the kind of team. Paul wrote that the church at Corinth was the most spiritually gifted that he'd ever founded. But in spite of its giftedness, it was also the most divided. In spite of all of its opportunities to become a great church, it was a terrible church because its relationships were so dysfunctional. So,